what's next for them. I don't know how familiar a lot of residential agents are with luxury rental units, but there are some very nice brand new properties that are easy to rent. Okay, another couple of clients have purchased homes to rehab so they can take advantage of higher prices and make even more money during this unprecedented time. So that's the lather, rinse, repeat option. And either way, everyone seems to want to take advantage of their increased values. So what are you thinking as I tell you all of this? What does this do to your plans?
Right. And then ask them and, help them to come up with a creative solution. The day of being able to go from one house to another, there'll still be obviously plenty of that, but it's going to be harder to come by. So, Julie, if you and I had to move right now, which option would you choose?
Oh, I'd probably go to the vacation house in North Carolina.
I don't know. From here, if we didn't want to,
I don't know. You tell me.
Go and contract on something new, and then basically and wait for that to be done, and then move once. That's the move. New construction is definitely the move.
Now, here's another option for a crafty agent that can swing this. Get something yourself in contract, new construction-wise. Mm-hmm. Make that a vacant rental. Put people in that as they need it, and constantly have a new house under construction, especially if you can ride the market up. And then when all of the dust settles, then you sell for a higher price.
Well, also,
that's speculative, not for everybody, but it is a play.
Sure. Well, that's a great idea, too. And you could just basically go from, the folks in Iowa I was just telling you about, that's what they've been doing a lot.
Yeah, smart.
They start a new subdivision with their builder, and then basically they'll put the first 6 houses in contract. Yeah. And those first 6 houses will be getting the neighborhood kicked off. They'll then allow the builder to rent back one of them as the model, maybe 2 as the model. Then they'll speculate on the other 3.
Yeah, and the builders love that because it helps with their construction loans because they have to sell a certain number of units to get the next phase released.
Well, I had another coaching client who they are outside of New York. They're in New York State. But because the market is so much in a buyer's market in Manhattan, they had They had real estate clients that were selling out of their, more suburban neighborhoods, and they were moving to Manhattan and renting. So they're renting these.
There's more to choose from, right? And probably better deals.
And these places that they're renting were worth millions and millions of dollars, had they sold. And so they're able to live this sort of Upper East Side lifestyle without actually having to pay all the exorbitant fees that they otherwise would have. So it's kind of a cool deal.
That's like a temporary reverse migration.
Yeah, well, the other thing, you talked about the whole RV thing. That's kind of an interesting phenomenon, too.
Absolutely.
So there's going to be a lot of this stuff. But people have to be creative.
That's the thing. You have to be versatile. You have to be creative. You have to break your dependency on the MLS. Think out of the box and be of service to your clients, because not doing this, I think, is contributing to lack of inventory. And I really think it's kind of malpractice to not be talking to your people, letting them know the value of their home and what their options are.
So again, go get into their heads a little bit and find out. So you want to sell this house and you are moving to where? Okay, so where would you be moving after that? So maybe what we do is we can actually put you into the after that type house, and you can skip a step. And maybe the after that house is going to be something where there's not going to be so much competition.
Absolutely. Okay.